Papua New Guinea, a country on the second largest island in the world, shared with Indonesia, it's a land of extraordinary cultural diversity. Even today, hundreds of tribes live here, each with its own rituals, beliefs, languages, and ways of life. More than 800 languages are spoken across Papua New Guinea. Yes, 800. That makes it one of the most linguistically diverse places on Earth. But what was life like for the very first people? The ones who laid the foundation for this rich cultural mosaic. Papua New Guinea was first settled over 50,000 years ago. These early inhabitants were Homo sapiens, migrating from Africa through Southeast Asia. Their arrival was part of a broader movement across the ancient continent of Sahul, which included present-day Australia, New Guinea, and Tasmania. If you'd like a video exploring the settlement of Sahul, let me know in the comments. I'd love to dive deeper. Now, back to Papua. The first people lived as hunter-gatherers. They used stone tools, fire, and built simple shelters from leaves and wood. Their lifestyle was deeply adapted to the mountainous rainforests, making them truly unique among early human populations, and the environment. It was anything but easy: dense jungles, steep slopes, torrential rains, active volcanoes, earthquakes. Isolation led to the development of hundreds of languages and cultures. And perhaps even conflict, over food, land, or survival itself. Then there were the animals. The forests were home to amethystine pythons, growing up to 16 feet long. They're not usually aggressive, but attacks on children or sleeping people weren't out of the question. The southern cassowary, a large, flightless bird. Fierce, territorial, and armed with dagger-like claws. In the jungle, its attack is nearly silent. Venomous spiders and scorpions, small, but dangerous, and New Guinea freshwater crocodiles, shy, but unpredictable. Attacks on humans have been recorded. Then, around 41,000 years ago, a strange creature appeared, Hulitherium tomesetti, a large marsupial, resembling a panda in both shape and behavior. It measured up to 6 feet long and weighed around 330 pounds. It fed on bamboo and leaves, and lived in the misty highland forests of Purini. It wasn't a predator. But if threatened, or protecting its young, it could be dangerous. It might kick, ram with its head, or charge through a group of people. In the foggy forest, a sudden encounter could lead to panic, and injury, broken ribs, concussions, internal bleeding, even death. If someone fell onto rocks or into a ravine, if someone tried to trap it and ended up beneath its body, they could be crushed, their chest or skull shattered. Not only that, Papua New Guinea became one of the first places on Earth to independently develop agriculture. By around 9000 BCE, people in the Kuk Valley were cultivating taro, yams, and bananas. This region is now recognized as one of the few centers of plant domestication outside the Middle East, China, and Mesoamerica. Today, Papua remains a land of deep traditions. But it faces new threats: climate change, the disappearance of animals that tribes see as spiritually connected, and urbanization, which pushes aside both people and creatures who've lived here far longer than roads or cars.